Hello, neighbors. This is Bob, Red Cross Marks the Spot host, with a salute to all of you and your American Red Cross. Yes, it's Bob Hope, and a salute to you and your American Red Cross. Remember, when disaster strikes across the street or across the nation, when a lonely GI or a veteran needs help, when blood can save a life, anytime and anywhere humanity is in distress, you are there when you join the American Red Cross. And in tribute to this ever-present service, Bob appears now with Burt Lancaster and Margaret Whiting, and Les Brown with his band of renown, with yours truly, Bill Goodwin. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you never can tell what'll start your day off on the wrong foot. Now, with Bob, it was the arrival of the mailman at his home in North Hollywood this morning.
Couple letters for you, Mr. Hope.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
Yeah, and here's your magazine. Screen Romances, Movie Parade, Silver Screen, Hollywood Star Review, Film Fan Magazine, Hollywood Movie Idols, and Hollywood Glamour Marriage Stories. Boy, you sure go for highbrow reading, Mr. Hope.
Well, somebody has to keep score for Rita.
Look at all them magazine covers. Marilyn Monroe on every one of them.
Yeah.
Ain't them beautiful pictures of her?
Yeah, but they'll never top the first one. Anything else for me, Charlie?
No, that's the load. Boy, I'm glad when I get to your house, Mr. Hope. After that, my pouch only weighs half as much.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you could say the same for yours. I learned something about you today. Coming out on a bus, I was reading a swell article in one of the magazines about you.
An article about me?
Yeah, I'll show you. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. It's called Bob Hope, Kind, Generous, Humble, and Full of Humility.
You're sure it's an article about me? Sounds like an application to get on the Arthur Godfrey show.
Now listen to this. It says, Bob is fine, sincere, sweet, honest, thoughtful, pure, noble, and true. Hey, Mr. Hope, you know what?
What?
Little Orphan Annie used to be my idol. Now it's you.
Come on, get out of here. Gee, what a fresh postman. I think I'll phone Humphrey Bogart and tell him to let his dogs out. Their lunch is coming up the street. Well, I better finish reading this article. It says, Bob is warm and friendly. When you enter his home, Bob comes bounding across the room to you, his big brown eyes shining with friendliness. Mm-hmm. Gee, what a nice sentiment. I sound like something on the label of a can of kennel ration. Gee, I'll have to try to be more friendly to live up to this. Wonder who that can be. Oh, hello, Goodwin. Oh, hiya, Bill. Gee, it's good to see you. Come in and sit down, boy. What did I do? Oh, nothing at all, Bill. I just want to be friendly, that's all. Yeah? Sure, I just want you to know that I like you. I like you a lot. Bob, I've told you 100 times I don't lend money. When I got married, I burned my book of phone numbers. Look, Bill, I don't want a thing from you. I just want to know how you're getting along. Are you happy on the radio show? Say, what are you driving at? I'm just asking, that's all. Because I can get other jobs, you know. 20 or so want a first-class announcer with a good voice and glorious rippling hair. That keeps the match. Look, Bill, I'm just trying to be friendly. I don't see why you should get sore at me. Oh, you don't, huh? Well, at rehearsal yesterday, didn't you tell the sponsor that I have the face of a low-grade moron? Of course not, Bill. I never told the sponsor anything like that about your face. You didn't? No, all I said was you can find a more intelligent expression on any mush note at Farmer's Market. Well, that does it. Goodbye. What do you mean, goodbye? I knew when you started that sweet talk what you were leading up to. What I'm leading up to? That's right, and I'm not going to give you the chance to fire me. I quit. Now, wait a minute. What about our contract? Well, I don't know about your copy, but I haven't got mine anymore. What became of it? We ran out of paper in our towel machine. Goodbye. Gee, what's the matter with everybody today? I haven't seen anybody go to pieces like that since my granddaddy tried to find a gas leak with a candle. Imagine Goodwin walking out like that.
Hi, Bob.
Oh, hello, Maggie. Come in. Sit down.
Thank you. You're certainly loaded with fan magazines.
Yeah, well, the kids like to look through them, but there's a marvelous article in this magazine and happens to be about someone I'm very interested in.
Someone you're very interested in?
That's right. I'll give you 3 guesses who it is.
And I'll give you 3 answers. You. Well, I'm only kidding, Bob. Is it a good article?
Well, it's very flattering. It says, I ooze charm, I ooze graciousness, I ooze personality.
Hey, that's nice oozing.
Don't get any on you.
Who wrote all this about you, Bob?
I don't know. The writer. The name is Pamela St. Clair.
You might know it would be a woman.
Oh, yes, I guess so.
Listen, Bob, what about doing some work? Are we going to rehearse this morning?
No, we'll have to postpone rehearsal for a while till Bill Goodwin gets over a fit of temperament.
Bill Goodwin?
Yeah.
Temperament?
Bill, get out of line. There isn't room for a bull-headed, stubborn guy in this show. Not while I'm here.
Well, if there's no rehearsal, that leaves me with nothing to do, so I think I'll go shopping.
I'll go with you, Maggie. I want to drop in a Woolworths and check out Crosby's present. Let's go. Here, give me those bundles, too.
Well, you're already carrying quite a stack of bundles, Bob.
Well, just put them on top, Maggie.
But, Bob, if I do that, you won't be able to see where you're going at all. Why, you'll be bumping into the homely girls, too.
Well, I'm only practicing for the holiday crowd. Really, Maggie, I can carry all this stuff for you.
Gee, Bob, why are you so sweet today?
Well, confidentially, it's that magazine article by Pamela St. Clair. I'm turning over a new leaf.
Says you.
No, I mean it. I'm going to help people. Be considerate. At lunch, it was the new Bob Hope that held your chair for you. When you dropped your napkin, it was the new Bob Hope who picked it up for you.
Yeah, and then the check came, and the old Bob Hope made me pay my half.
Well, I left a tip. I never did care much for the asparagus anyway. Say, you better guide me along the street, Margaret. I can't see anything over this high pile of bundles.
Yeah, you're really hidden behind all those packages. Oh, look, there's Bert Lancaster. Hiya, Bert.
Hello, Maggie. How are you, honey?
Oh, I'm just fine, thanks.
What show you singing with now, Maggie?
Well, I'm on the Hope Show.
You mean you're still working for that Bob Hope guy?
That's right.
Oh, you must be a glutton for punishment.
Bob's not so bad.
Nah. He's a slave driver. He makes everyone who works on his show do all the chores around his house.
Well,
Listen, I happen to know it's true. I drive by Bob's house every day, and I see Bill Goodwin and Les Brown mowing the lawn and clipping the hedges. Although, come to think of it, I haven't seen him for the past couple of weeks.
Oh, wait till we get the well dug. We'll all be above the ground again.
Well, maybe I shouldn't talk about Hope this way, because I really don't know him very well. I used to see him around the country club once in a while, till he got thrown out for cheating at poker.
Bob was cheating?
No, we're pretty sure of it.
Well, what made you think so?
Oh, little things, the way he handled the cards, the way he shuffled them. One night the spring in his coat went haywire, and his left sleeve rained aces for 10 minutes.
Gee, I didn't know Bob would do anything like that.
Yeah, that boss of yours is full of tricks. Bob is a snake in the grass, a real snake in the grass. Oh, by the way, Maggie, he's the gentleman behind with all the bundles. Aren't you going to introduce me to him? She doesn't have to. You know me better than she does. Bob! I didn't realize that was you standing there. Yeah, this is me, the old dartboard. How are you? Well, for goodness sakes, why didn't you say something? Well, if you'd given me the chance, I'd have shaken my rattles.
Bob, do you really cheat at cards?
Maggie, you've known me long enough to know better than that.
Did you or didn't you?
Well, well, let me put it this way. Look at my face. Do I look like a crooked card sharp? Well, maybe you better put it another way. I wouldn't stoop to anything like that, Bert. Now, listen, Bob, all I know is that in our last golf tournament, you bribed Phil Harris's caddy to use a lead ball.
That's what happened.
Well, Phil stepped up to the ball and hit it with all his might. His backbone twanged for 5 minutes. That's nothing. When Phil gets up in the morning, his head twangs for longer than that. Well, I'll admit I haven't been a very nice guy, Bert, but that's all changed. From now on, I'm going to be nice and thoughtful and considerate to everyone. What brought this all on? The magazine article. It's such a brilliant analysis of my true character that I'm going to try and live up to it. The caterpillar is shedding its bad habits, and a bright new Bob Hope is emerging from the cocoon. Is that all? Oh, yes. Well, anyway. Well, isn't anyone going to say anything?
Anybody got a can of DDT?
No, I mean it, Bert. I'm going to be a different person. Friend of the needy, helper of the weary, rescuer of those in distress. I don't know what more I can do.
Well, I'd put a keg of brandy around your neck and head for the Alps. Come on, Bob. I got to finish my shopping.
Okay, so long, Bert. So long, folks. Oh, by the way, Bert. Say, how about doing a guest shot on my show this week?
Fine, Bob. I'd be glad to make a little extra loot. You know, my family's reading and they showed me up.
Your family show?
Yeah, I got to tell you about this. This is really cute. My little daughter just sold a piece to a magazine. She got $20 for it. She's only 7 years old.
Little Susan then?
Yeah, and she uses a pen name, too.
A pen name? What's it called?
Pamela St. Clair.
You know, thinking about the American Red Cross takes me back quite a ways to places like Iceland, Tunis, and Alaska, Bizerte, London, and Palermo, where Francis Langford, Jerry Colonna, Jack Pepper, and myself were playing in Red Cross tents and buildings for those GI Kilroys of the last World War. You remember Kilroy, the guy who was always there? He thought he'd left his mark for good? Maybe you've asked yourself, where's Kilroy now? Well, Kilroy's still around, sweating it out in Europe, Africa, Korea, or in hospitals and wheelchairs. Still the same lonely, heartsick GI wondering who cares. And that's where you come in, through your American Red Cross. You help him get home when an emergency calls him. You lend his family emergency financial help. When he needs a little bit of home in some far-off place or a little fun and relaxation, you see he gets it. When he feels that he's forgotten, you remind him that he isn't. That is, when you join your Red Cross. I've seen it work. Believe me, there's no money in the world that buys more than the bills we give to the American Red Cross. We aren't called upon to give until it hurts because we can't. It doesn't hurt to give money half as much as some GI may suffer if we don't. In fact, each one of us could wish that we could squeeze out just a little more. Why not? Answer the call, friends. Join and give through your American Red Cross.
This transcribed salute to you and your American Red Cross, starring Bob Hope with Burt Lancaster, Margaret Whiting, Les Brown and his band of renown, was produced by William Lawrence. The program was made possible through the cooperation of the Advertising Council, the American Federation of Musicians, James T. Petrillo, President, the American Federation of Radio and Television Artists, the Radio Writers Guild, and the Hollywood Coordinating Committee. This is Bill Goodwin speaking.